introduce Adam Tecza. Adam grew up in Denver, graduated from East High School in 2000. He then went east to Boston College, graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in 2004. Then for 2 years he taught English as a foreign language in Madrid, Spain. He returned to Denver where he became a special education teacher at Skinner Middle School, where he taught for a year prior to applying for the Ambassadorial Scholarship in 2008. He went overseas to Buenos Aires. Well, I'm going to ask you that question. So, first question to you, Adam, is tell us where you went with the Ambassadorial.
I went to Buenos Aires.
And why?
I went to Buenos Aires, Argentina, where I studied city planning, urban planning, at the University of Buenos Aires in Argentina.
And when did you develop an interest in urban planning, having graduated with BA?
What a surprise question. I really developed my interest actually in my senior year of college. I actually had no idea that a profession in city planning really existed until that time when I took an urban analysis class that really focused on Boston, where I was living. And I just fell in love with it. I had been studying sociology up until that point, and it was this great cross sort of application of both the theory and the practice. The theory and the practice of sociology, but a very practical application of that. And then when I moved to Madrid, I just fell in love with the city of Madrid and all of these other cities that I was visiting at the time. And it just seemed like a very, very practical, but also a very interesting field to go into.
Are you continuing to pursue your interest in urban planning?
I am. I'm actually currently enrolled in finishing a master's in city planning course in program at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. And after graduation, I thoroughly expect to be employed in that field.
Is there a difference in approach or philosophy between that taught at the University of Buenos Aires and that taught at the University of Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I think there's a really fundamental difference in sort of the origin of where city planning comes from. In a lot of Latin American countries, and especially in Argentina, city planning is still very firmly rooted within the discipline of architecture. So most of the students who I was studying with had degrees in architecture. And in the United States, the field is much more open. It incorporates a lot more disciplines. It incorporates a lot more sociology, a lot more history, a lot more economics, and it has a much more wide breadth sort of focus.
One of the purposes of the Ambassadorial Scholarship is for the recipient to involve themselves in Rotary in the host country. Did you do so, and if so, how and to what extent?
Yeah, I think I tried very hard to get involved in Rotary in Argentina. I've participated in RILA, which is the Youth Leadership Program. I gave a number of speeches which were not just part of the requirements of the scholarship, but also something that I really enjoyed doing, and met a lot of Rotarians and Rotaracts in the process. To be honest, I think I had a lot of problems getting involved with the service projects in Argentina. Part of that was the sort of short-term nature of the time there. I was only there for about a year. But I also felt that there were a lot of sort of other things that the Rotarians were getting involved with. So I really ended up getting involved in service projects outside of Rotary, unfortunately.
How important to you was the Ambassadorial Scholarship experience?
Immensely important. I mean, there really is no other scholarship program like it in the world. It is unparalleled. I had the ability to not only pursue my own interests and pursue my own both academic and personal interests of going abroad and studying abroad, but I really felt like I was part of a larger community that really believed in a lot of the same principles that I believed in. And that was very important. The service that I was able to do and the experience that I got from that service experience would have been impossible without the Rotary Scholarship. So I would like to take the time to thank you guys very much for the honor and the privilege of participating in this fellowship.
That's it.